My name is Ken, and we bought this place 3 years ago. This stream here, it's nice, but it needs work. It's old. It was done by a do-it-yourselfer. It's all limestone, and limestone cracks, it breaks, it's a lot of fracture points in it. We've loved it, but it's just outlived its life. So what we decided is it's a focal point of the home. Our bedroom is right off the stream. I love listening to it at night. So my wife and I, we'd seen several of the jobs that were done and put our heads together and said, you know, this is something we got to go for. It's a big expense, no question. But it's something that you know, you put your money in the things that you love.
Good morning, everyone. We got a 20-some-year-old water feature down here, and we're gonna pull this thing out. So it's got issues with leaking, it's not built quite right, it's got constant water quality issues. We're gonna fix all of that with one of our Premier Collection Lumba 16 ponds. But this place is really cool because you got your sitting room there and your kitchen behind that. You can see right through that front window right there, coming in the front door. And then the bedroom's over there. So it's a really, this water feature is gonna be able to be enjoyed 365 days a year. So, can't wait to get started. And my guys can't wait to get started. Right, Reynold?
That's right. I'm busy.
Typical of a do-it-yourselfer type water feature. We got exposed liner here, rock work, different ways of building stuff. Typically tends to have some issues and problems, but that's what we're here to fix. Why are you so happy, Reynold? Talk to me. Why are you so happy? Oh my goodness. Alright, so we got the old pond torn out. We got our material back in there to prep for that patio behind the pond. And this dirt is so bad with just layers of limestone that we can't even dig for our nice vertical shells for a pond like we normally do. So we're just gonna dig this hole out larger than the actual pond, fill it back up with topsoil, compact that in so we can carve our nice, neat, straight vertical shells the way we need to build the pond. So that's what we're up against. Gonna take a little extra time, but we'll get it in. Unbelievable. We've been on this project for a little while now. We're running behind schedule. We had bedrock that we were busting through. We had to fill in topsoil back in here, compact that, and then recarve out our shelves for the pond in that topsoil. And then we pretty much worked in pouring down rain yesterday, but we did make good progress. We got 90% of the pond rocked in, and we're just gonna finish up that last edge of the pond and start working our way up the waterfall, up through the bank. So stick with us, we'll show you progress as we go. It's gonna be a pretty sweet waterfall. We got a nice bank here. Can't wait to see what comes out of it. So good morning, I'm Weston with Tussey Landscaping. We've got oh, my crew's like disappearing. You can stay there. As soon as I turn the camera on, they like gone. But anyway, I'm here with Ken. We're in the middle of a pretty challenging install. You can see we got an absolute disaster up here. We've had some pretty challenging rain, some crazy weather, knee deep in the mud. And I was just asking Ken what he thinks of the process by now, because he's probably wondering if he made the right decision. We blew a bomb up in his yard. But anyway, yeah, tell us what you think so far.
Well, number one, I'm not questioning my decision. I have, you know, like I said earlier to you, I have an abundance of trust. I'm confident. I mean, right now it is a mess. It's the whole lawn, everything's ripped up. It's a tremendous mess.
Yeah, it is.
And I am assured, and I am a believer, that it's going to be put right, and it'll be all hydro-seeded, and before the hydro-seeding, it'll probably be all leveled off.
Yep.
All the ruts filled in. You got topsoil to fix whatever. So, you know, I'm very confident, and this is just, you know, 1 or 2 weeks out of my life, not going to make much difference, because I'm going to enjoy this for the rest of my life.
Exactly.
Which hopefully will be 20 or 30 more years.
Yeah.
30 years, I'll be over 100.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I'm going to see 30 years.
You're putting a lot of trust into making sure that we're going to put it back right, you know? Then this is the stage that every one of our clients reaches at one point or another throughout a project. It's just, it takes a mess to make something beautiful, you know?
Yeah.
But another thing I want to talk about is we hit some solid limestone bedrock, which really slowed us down, obviously, but there's ways to deal with it. But anyway, what I wanted to ask Ken here is, in all this, obviously that was unexpected, took us more time, but have we ever approached you about asking for more money because it was something we didn't expect? Was there anything like that?
You said it would double the price. This is what it's going to cost at the beginning before you even broke ground.
Yep.
This is what it's going to cost, and that's what I expect that we're going to pay. So,
exactly.
you know?
And that's how we believe in doing business. So that's just, you never quite know what you're going to find, but one way or another, we're going to get a finished project in the ground to the best of our ability, as good as we can make it. And obviously our goal at the end of the project, hopefully in 2 days if it doesn't rain on us, is to have a very happy homeowner. That's what we're shooting for. I'm
not looking at this. I'm looking 2 weeks down the line.
That's right.
2 months down the line, 2 years down the line. I mean, it's just going to be, yeah, I can't wait.
Yeah.
It's really Christmas morning.
Awesome. Okay, thanks, Ken.
All right.
Okay, we're gonna get to work. See you in a little bit. So I'm here with Ken and Holly. We're actually ducked inside because it's pouring rain outside. But we're basically at the point where the stream is built. We have the edge treatment done, so all the rough grading is done. We still got a bunch of work to do, but the rough form of the water features is in place. So I'm just here with Ken and Holly, and just wondered, just tell us what you think of the project so far.
Oh, I was amazed at how quickly it went, and how well you guys all worked together. And how beautiful it looks. It really is.
Well, you know, we're not done yet.
Well, it's being naturally filled right now.
That's right.
Yeah.
We'll see how this weather holds up. But we're basically an hour or two's worth of work away from turning it on. So we'll be back at you when we plug that thing in. And meanwhile, stick with us till that happens.
Well, ready to plug it in?
Yeah.
I'm thrilled.
Okay, good morning. I am back here at this project that we have installed. This was a really cool pond. One of my favorite ponds we put in last year. We did the weathered Semco limestone boulders, so walking up here, knock on the door and see how Ken and Holly are doing.
Well, we had an old pond, and at first we thought it was, you know, beautiful, but as we lived here longer, we realized that it really was a do-it-yourself pond, and it had a lot of problems, and we just wanted to make it right. And so we called Tussey, and we looked at all the different plans, and we're thrilled now. This is the way it should be, really.
We looked at different people who could put in ponds, and Tussey was by far just, you know, so artistic and beautiful, and definitely was hands down the way to go.
Yeah, your competitors, when we let them know that we've decided to go with Tussey, said, "Well, you made the right choice." Yeah, they were very nice about it, and said, "You know, I don't blame you," basically. It's just like we don't have to go to a park or something. I mean, it's right here. Our park is right here in our backyard, only steps from the door. It's the focal point of the house, and it's got that wow factor. People come in and they love our house, and they look all around and wow, that's great. But then they see the pond, and they
Well, this was a pile of fun coming back here and getting some beauty shots of this project. We had a bunch of challenges with this project. Two things basically. It was the extremely tight access. Basically the only place we could come down anywhere with any equipment or materials was down over the top. So we were all penned in by all three sides from the house. Otherwise, that and there was complete bedrock underneath this. We were tearing out the old pond, and underneath that was just solid limestone layers of just layers of it in there, and it took us forever to dig this thing out. We basically had to rip out all the rock because there's no way you're carving shelves in any kind of safe manner or even functional manner for that matter. So we ripped out all the rock, packed topsoil back in, and then carved out our shelves. So we had to overdig, get rid of all the rock, put topsoil in, and carve out our shelves. Once we got to that point, it was pretty good. Well, pretty good other than the weather. The weather was insane. We had literally 2 feet of applesauce up there at the top, and when we set that biofalls, it was like down into mud. But hey, that's just life, and we had a pile of fun building it. Holly and Ken were great people to work for, and always coming out to us with treats and stuff. As you can see from the interview this morning, they've been incredibly happy with their experience with owning it and all that. Ken and Holly are also on our Premier Care maintenance program, which provides not only the maintenance, but also we do a never-ending warranty on all the aquascape components. So if a light goes out or a pump goes out, no problem, it's all covered in that. We come by every other week, spray any weeds, treat the pond, do anything we possibly might need to do to make the area look beautiful. So that's another thing that helps just keep everything look so pristine. But yeah, drop a comment below, let me know what you think, and don't forget to like this video. As you probably know if you've been watching our videos, we put a video out every Saturday, so if you want to see more content like this, hit that subscribe button, tap that bell, and we'll see you again.
Check this out.
What?
Dry ground.
Dry dirt? Oh my goodness.
Kidding.
That's amazing. It's rare this time of the